So we're kind of on a time clock because I'm wearing all these layers of clothes. And so this is my essentials list for 2023. I just did a video on my favorite gear of the year in terms of backpacks, where the Unicorn 2.0 took away my yearly honor of the backpack. So I figured I'd do a non-backpack essentials list of the year of 2023. Things that I really just couldn't get along without if I didn't have them, and they're all mostly released this year. And then again, I brought in some things that are just essential to my day-to-day, so we'll just keep them here on this list. Number one on the list, we're just going to go apparel so I can start shedding some of these layers, is this jacket. Sort of my jacket of the year was this unlined waxed canvas, waxed trucker jacket. Now they have a flannel lined, wool lined, and this unlined version, which is a little different. The pocket's a little different. I'm going to do a wax trucker jacket here, a jacket video soon. But anyway, this is kind of my favorite because I can layer it up with anything. It's not lined, so it's super nice here in Georgia all year round. Then when the temperature drops, I can get out the wool, which is really warm, or the flannel line, which ends up being the other second most used after this one. So anyway, the waxed trucker jacket, Flint and Tinder, found at Huckberry. And now I'm gonna take it off because it's getting hot. Next on my list is this blanket shirt from Outer Known. Had the first one a couple years ago, and since then I now have 3 of them, and they're just great. They really warm you up. They are so comfortable. I think stylish. You may have a different opinion, but I like them and I use them all the time. I got 3 different, they're just kind of in a rotation. So the Outer Known blanket shirt, second on my apparel list. Third, a good hat. And the Melon A Games are my go-to hat. I'm not affiliated with them, but they are awesome. You go check them out. They have a range of styles and colors. They have 3 different sizes and just the standard hat. I'm the small, which I discovered most recently. And again, I know they're pricey, but buy once and you'll be happy. That's been my experience, just kind of a thing with me. Last in the apparel category are boots. And I've done reviews on all the Go Ruck boots. Did ones on the high speeds. They are my go-to boot of the year. These are the high speeds, just their unstructured version of their Mac V1 boots. Have the standard tread as the Mac V1. So even though they came out with the Mac V2, these are my favorite boots of the year. Mac V1, high speed. All right, that's essentially the apparel essential list of 2023. Let's get into some other things. Water bottle. You see me pack this Yeti water bottle all the time. But I also just got some of these Prometheus Design Works ones, which just look awesome. Their Kraken logo looks fantastic. This one's a outdoor expedition logo on it, which is also very cool. Has been my go-to. This is the go-to combo. In fact, it's got water in there right now. Stay hydrated. So there we go. Stay hydrated. Otherwise, Cap 1, Evergoods. It just goes with me everywhere. I know it didn't get released in 2023, but I just have to keep bringing it up because of the Evergoods accessories. This has been my number 1, the Cap 1 from Evergoods. Also in the accessory category, and these are some brands that you just need to know about, the Garage Built gear. All their stuff is fantastic. I've got a lot of their pouches for little tiny things, cameras and that kind of stuff. But then, I don't know why I didn't see this before. This is their Mightier pouch, which is basically a very small organizer for your notes and some other sort of grab and go accessories. So this is my, like, kind of my daily EDC, just carry around thing. I'm not always carrying a sling or hip pack, but this one carries the other essentials that I'll talk about here in a second. Carries a notebook, has a place for a pen, other, you can put loose change or coins in here, more space for more maybe knives. I've got the collaboration Prometheus lights and Carryology collaboration light, which is my kind of go-to. and it's just awesome. Rechargeable. And then they have this co-tools thing. These are just some of the minor essentials list, things that I have always with me because they fit inside of my Mightier pouch from Garage Build Gear. I have the this edition actually came with a notebook, so I usually have that one in reserve. But field notes, this is the Expedition, which I do love the feel of. This Big Idea pen, the mini in titanium, of course, with the field notes. So this is my, all my notes for my videos happen here, wherever I happen to be. It just happens. Of course, I put a sticker on the back. This is the Expedition series from Field Notes. They have a whole range of them that you definitely want to go check out. But for me, the Expedition series is the winner. And again, the Big Idea titanium pen. And there we go. That's the Mightier pouch, Field Notes, Mightier pen, and some other accessories that are in here. And then some other patches from just other places. Now, I've had a couple of knives this year, and I've got a range of knives, but the one that I continue to come back to because of the feel, sharpness, locking mechanism, just the way it works, because you can either open it from the thumb hole or this little lever in the back, just is awesome. So Giant Mouse, this is one of their collaborations with, I think actually this is the color that's only available at Huckberry. I think that's where I came across this. But either way, this knife, because of its size, weight, sharpness, all the features, ends up being my knife of choice. For me, my favorite of the year. So there you go. And again, this sort of little pack right here just runs around town with me. Carry it in my hands. I got everything I need that would need, and then I can also take notes. So this just kind of goes everywhere with me. And so just love that thing. Fantastic. All right, some other little things. This is the Beta Lock. It's a locking carabiner, and they have a whole range of different colors. This is green. I have a black one. It's up there on the unicorn, the orange unicorn. But just the fact that this is a very solid feeling carabiner. Of course, it's a unique size, and the fact that I can lock it if I needed to, put different things on here. This normally lives here on the Unicorn 2.0 or other green things that I have, and I've got several. So there you go. Beta Lock. Water bottles. Now, let's go. I'm going to save the best for last. This is sort of my tech of choice this year. One of the cameras I've been using on the go a lot, and I've used a lot of action cameras, but this is the Pocket 3 from DJI. And the fact that thing just opens up and starts recording, it's just fantastic. Really do love this for all the features that it brings, because it has great recording capability and it has the DJI Mic 2 that makes it awesome. So this thing is fantastic. You're going to see a lot of videos that you're going to be filmed with this that you may not even know. All right, last on the list, did a video on this. This thing is the Boogie Bag Mark III from Goodworks. Did I say that? Goodworks Boogie Bag Mark III. The Boogie Bag Mark III from Goodworks, and it is an improvement on Mark II. Mark II is still good and a classic, still have it, but this one just tends to go with me everywhere. Sort of the EDC king. If I'm not, and so the the range of things, I'm either carrying a backpack, or I've got this on my hip, and if I'm not carrying that, I have this. So those are sort of the three modes you might see me around town. Heaven forbid I just have stuff in my pockets, but I usually have some other accessory with me. But anyway, the Mark III, did a video on this, but just holds everything I want, and I can put this in my travel bag as sort of a tech pouch, and then when I get where I'm going, I can either remove some things or take everything with me and go on the road. Some improvements for this year. They added a drain hole just in a back pocket, which is great. Probably, there's usually some batteries there for a GoPro. Anyway, that's the Mark III Boogie Bag from Goodworks. Definitely one of my go-tos of the year. And honestly, if I had to crown something that I'm going to use and be the one thing of the year, it's the Boogie Bag. It's the Boogie Bag because of where it goes. And I know they're hard to get. I know he's taking steps to improve production. I expect to see a lot of Mark III Boogie Bags in 2024. Definitely something to put on your hunt list for when they get released. So there you go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That's my 2023 essential list, things that have been with me a lot and will continue into 2024. And with that, have a happy holiday. Hope you're enjoying them wherever you are, and looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish in 2024 to get you outside. See ya.